Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Sarah Brewer with your weekend edition. In this edition, we'll review some of the top stories for this week and a few of your favorites. And as always, we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story this week was about a bomb threat at Grant County International Airport. Here with the story is Spencer Graham.
The Grant County International Airport was evacuated this morning after receiving a bomb threat over the phone. Airport security acted quickly on the threat and alerted the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
Well, about 8:45 this morning, the Grant County International Airport received a telephone call. That telephone call was a person telephoning a bomb threat. The airport then activated its emergency plan, which including evacuating the terminal building, notifying the Sheriff's Office, and also notifying their neighbors, which includes Big Bend Community College, the Job Corps facility, and other neighbors. The college and other neighbors implemented their emergency plans as well, so the college is on lockdown right now as a precaution, as well as the Job Corps. And I just got off the phone with Columbia Basin Secondary School. They're also on lockdown right now.
Sometimes special help is needed for a job like this. Officer Sean Cook from the Grand Coulee Police Department is the handler of Potter, a bomb-sniffing dog who has been doing jobs like this for about 8 years. Potter is trained on a food reward system to locate a wide variety of particular chemical compounds used to make explosives. Cook and Potter swept through the terminal to assess the threat, but found no evidence of a bomb inside the building. The lockdown was called off at about 11:15 a.m. and air traffic was not interrupted during the search. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Spencer Graham reporting.
A favorite story this week was a report about how Soap Lake celebrated Smokeyam Days.
Celebrating freedom was the theme for the 2013 Smokeyam Days Festival in Soap Lake. The annual parade started Saturday morning in front of the McKay Healthcare Center, where participants gathered to honor the local soldiers who gave their lives for their country.
And it's so great to be up here in Soap Lake for their community celebration, and it's nice to see such a small town get together for such a great cause.
The parade marched up 2nd Avenue and onto Main Street, where the crowd eagerly awaited each and every performance put on by those expressing their freedom. Hosting the event was the mayor of Soap Lake, Raymond Gravel, who believes that festivals like these represent the community's respect for fallen veterans.
Our town is celebrating its ancient Native heritage and our exciting future as an art community.
A parade like this brings the community together. It gives the community an opportunity to showcase all the wonderful volunteer work that goes on here. So many volunteers to honor our veterans, to honor the fallen soldiers, and to honor our active soldiers. It's our 4th of July Let Freedom Ring parade that we just love bringing the whole community together from all around.
Smokeyam Days didn't end with the parade either. The community continued the celebration all day at the East Beach Park. Vendors and booths were open for business, and the Veterans Memorial was put on display for anyone wanting to pay their respects. City Councilwoman Kat Sanderson, who is with the Soap Lake Chamber of Commerce, says that festivals like this one bring much-needed tourism to the town and help support the local businesses.
Well, Smokeyam means healing water. And Smokeyam Days is a fantastic way to celebrate our town, which was founded in 1919.
This event offered up a number of activities, along with the chance to eat some good food.
We have a parade, and we have fireworks this evening, and we have, as you can see, we have vendors in the park, and we have live music all day, and we have salmon feed at the Terrace Lodge lawn. And the chamber is raising money for the fireworks. We sell raffle tickets for $1 to win $500. We'll be selling those all day. This is just another way to help celebrate Soap Lake and bring business to our community, and all the tourist activity is great for us.
Sanderson said that this isn't the last summer event taking place in Soap Lake. A Battle of the Bands competition is scheduled August 15th through the 17th. There will also be outboard boat races September 7th and 8th. Most would agree that this year's Smokeyam Day celebration was a good turnout. The festival brought in a fair share of income for the town, and friends and family found a fun way to celebrate their 4th of July weekend.
I think our turnout today is the best that I've seen in many years, and I think the weather probably had a lot to do with it. Perfect weather for a parade.
And we're so excited that Soap Lake is having more events than we've ever had. So Soap Lake is on the move.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Spencer Graham reporting.
Thank you, Spencer. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call the police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We'll be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER 1 Weather Center and more news.